Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm Mike A10. So we are ready to go assault the Shinra building. But we gotta get there first. So... oh, they're looking to move because they don't want anything to fall on them. Oh, okay. Talking to both those guys, get the same conversation. Let's see if this guy's still hanging out. And he's still got nothing to say. Alright. So we need to get to Wall Market. So we need to go through this way. Basically well, we're gonna get some more random encounters here. The Shinra have got a hold of Eris now. Took her to headquarters and we need to go and stop them. Oh, I thought we were gonna get through there without a random encounter. And we got this crazy house again. Got it. Okay, so we're going to pass back through the playground. What I did off screen is I actually slightly rearranged my materia. I gave fire magic to Tifa. So each of my characters will have an offensive magic spell. Everything else I kept the same. This guy still wants us to stay there. Doesn't hurt to talk to the people again. Huh. Anybody's strong enough to get to the top plate. These people are in disbelief that the plate fell down, but the other guy who likes tanks took all of it away. Oh, scraps and stuff came down. Everybody's weirded out by it. Let's see, so if we go up this way... oh, okay, hey, let's follow these guys. They're going off to the side here. What's this now? Climbing up the wire. The upper world, haha. Just a normal wire. A golden shiny wire of hope. There you go, Barrett. Let's do it. Mercy. Rather, no mercy. As we climb up the high wall here, we can see the destruction. That is essentially what's left over in Sector 7. Now this part can get a little annoying here, because let's see if we go over this way. Maybe if I put a battery in, the propeller might work. I need to get a battery first. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. Oh, looks like we need to backtrack and get the batteries. Gotta go to the weapon shop. From now. So I said that the weapon guy has been picking up scraps and stuff, so we actually need to stop in with him first. I don't think this guy, but let's see if oh yeah, we should perhaps buy some weapon upgrades here. Or have the assault gun. Let's see, Titan Bengals. We've already got mithril armlets. Let's get a couple of these. Let's get 3 of those. We gotta be sparingly with our money here. Actually, you know what? Let's equip some of these things now. And finally for you, Barrett. Okay, now let's go over and talk to this guy over here. You better have a battery if you're going up to the plate. Well, I don't need a battery. You'll find it when you get there. Alright, I'll take them. So, with those batteries, should go this way. and here. Okay, so now we have a maze-like sort of thing going on in this wreckage that's falling down here. So those batteries, this slot over here is where you put a battery in. So let's put a battery in it. And look at that, the propeller goes. Alright. And now it's going to basically stop where we can now get on like this and then climb up over it to this part. And now we've got another battery slot here. And that's going to do that, so I think what we need to do now is oh, I know, so we climb up this way, now we got this thing swinging back and forth, so this is a pain. We gotta time it right where we jump on this thing. Looks like the only way is to jump onto that bar. So, this is the part that can be a pain, because this is tricky. So we want to time it right. So according to my notes, just before the bar reaches the left side, just before it reaches the left side, we have to hit circle. So like that. Oh, look at that! First try. Wow. Look at me. Alright, well we seem to have another slot for a battery. Potentially. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we don't need to use that. Looks like we made it here. There's that helicopter, and here's the Shinra Tower. Or headquarters, whatever you want to call it. Not really. Every floor above the 60th. Alright, let's go. You're not just thinking of going into the main entrance. Well, we should find another way, otherwise security will be all over us. Well, leaving it up to Cloud now. We could just bust in. Or we could do quietly. I'm gonna elect to go sneaking quietly. Let's find a different route. Well, we're gonna save here. Always good to save often. You never know when something might happen. So let's go try going through here. It looks like we found ourselves a side entrance. We're gonna take these stairs all the way up. So this can take a little bit of time because the staircase is long. But it'll actually get you there quicker running like this than if you broke into the front. Although you don't fight as many battles, so you don't get as much experience. Yeah, we don't really want to start too much of a commotion, I guess. It is more dangerous to go in the front way, but the experience is more rewarding. But in my opinion, you'll have plenty of time to get more experience at your own pace throughout this entire game. Like any Final Fantasy game, you get to do it at your own pace. This is your Final Fantasy. Huh. Like how they're just like yelling at each other as they're going up the stairs and Barrett's getting out of breath. And now Tifa's laughing at him. Eventually we'll get there. Why don't you ask them? Look out, Barrett, I'm gonna beat you in the race. Are we there yet? Obviously not yet, because we're still running upstairs now, aren't we? I said not yet. There's an item. We get that elixir for going up the stairs. That's something. Of course, you have to go up most of the way before you get an item. Barrett wants to go back down, but at this point, you should just keep going up. Don't treat me like I'm some ex-member of Soldier or something. Huh. Yeah, she's making the men go first. How about that? Do we even have any idea what floor this might be? That's right. What happened there? Oh. Those Shinra, they're just no good. Huh. Stop acting like a retard and climb. Now you may be watching this and saying, well, I don't want to waste all this time climbing up all these stairs and just doing this. It will eventually get there. This is not just a never-ending thing, by the way. Alright. Gotta be there soon. There we go, finally. Never want to see another set of stairs again. Here we go. Alright, so now we're out on this floor here. Some soldiers guarding check my notes up. Okay, so they're gonna attack us now that we run in front of them. So we're gonna defeat these guys for a special item. These are armored guards with special machine guns that apparently sometimes miss. Oh, and apparently you can destroy their outer defenses, and now... Oh, there. Use a limit break here. There, take that. And more intense music is always good. I mean, now we're doing a freaking assault of the enemy's headquarters. Doesn't this usually wait till the entire game to go through to almost at the end before you go after the enemy's headquarters? Oh, somersault gained. Okay. So the way Tifa's limit breaks work is she gets one after another, and then you can combine them. So you get to use the first beat rush, and then the somersault will come after that, assuming that you did the beat rush right. And for killing those guys, we receive keycard 60, which enables us to get to the 60th floor. We can use the glass elevator now, or we could turn to go to the lobby if we wanted to. Let's use the elevator, shall we? This elevator is kind of cool because it's a big glass elevator. We'll just see how we're only able to go down to the lobby. 59th floor we're on, and 60th floor. So let's go up. I guess we need to talk. Don't let your guard down. Hope Paris is alright. Ah, this is interesting. That guy's snoozing, he's not seeing us step out of here. Okay, so we could ignore those guards standing in the middle there. Here's a security control room. So now we need to use the statues as cover. Guess we'll go ahead and signal. Now they kind of move, so we can go behind this statue here, but you want to move when they're not looking. There we go, so we got that far. Now we need to signal these guys across. So we need to use circle button to signal them through. So I'm gonna wait for them to not be looking through this particular gap here, so it's safe for them to come that way. And do it now. Good job. And do it now. And now we'll get Tifa across here. If they catch us, then we have to fight a battle. Okay, good, we got that far. Now let me do this again. Alright. Cool. Now we just need to get Tifa through here. Nice, we got it. Let's go upstairs. Alright, now let's see. On this floor, we could talk to this person walking around. Where's Eris? Well, that guy is confused. Things. Oh. Higher ups in the company use the floors above the 60th. You need key cards. We already know that. Aha, gotcha. I see. There's a big tree in the middle of the room here. Oh, so maybe the guy walking around over here. Oh, so maybe we should answer this. The repair division, that's right, that's me. Ah, thank you. I could use that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, okay, this is the library room. This puzzle can be a little annoying. We need to visit the mayor. Feel free to ask me. Alright, here's the mayor. Let's talk to this guy. He's got a nice office, doesn't he? Huh. The mayor's a librarian. Ah, he wants us to guess the password. Alright, we can try and do that. Get on the first try and he'll throw in an item. Oh. Well, that's awfully generous of him, so we need to figure this out, right? So, this puzzle here, there's 4 rooms. There's the library. This room is the Urban Development Research Library. This is the Scientific Research Library. The Space Development Research Library. And Peace Preservation / Weapon Development Research Library. Those are all important. So we're going to try and get this on the first guess. If not, it's not a big deal. We can always get the prize he gives us later, but let's see. Apparently, sorry, I'm just reading my notes here. We can get some tips, or we can Maybe I can help you. Help? Oh, so he wants to sell us the hints too. Right, so the idea here, let's see if we can enter these rooms here. And if you look at the library, there's different books and there's names and numbers. I think there's 2 per bookshelf, if I'm not mistaken. I see. Parts of the password are hidden in each of the libraries. So we gotta pay attention to these files. The name of each library is written. Right, so we need to keep that in mind. So this one was urban development, right? So if we go in here, we look at urban development. So there's going to be one file in here that is out of place. So all these have to do with urban development, like plate construction, city map. But I think the one that we wanted was space program. See? This belongs in the space program library. And we need to take this number, so we need to find this one, right? And we need to take that number at the beginning, 16. So remember 16. And we need to match that number with the letters in the title of the file. So in this case, the 6 is 16. The 16th letter in this is what we want to take out of this. So let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That gets me to the M in Midgar. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to take the M in Midgar. So we're going to find all 4 of the misplaced files in each one, and to get the 4 letters that comprise the password, and then it's just a word scramble to figure out the correct answer, right? Easy as cake or pie or whatever they say. Oh, and by the way, it's different each time, so you can't just remember it from the previous game. And I usually end up reminding myself how to do this puzzle, so that's why it took me a minute to check my notes and figure this out, or actually more than a minute. And I'm not paying attention because I'm telling you folks what we're doing here. So, okay, scientific research library. So, something that doesn't have to do with science in here. Experimental animals, that's science. Ranks, so okay, so that might be the one. Let me just double check. Toxic gas biologist, that's science. The ancients in history. Living beings. So I think it's either the ancients in history. That might be Mako weaponry. Well, it could be either one of those two. I'm actually torn. So let's see if we can get the letters out of this one, or the letter out of this one. This would be the space program, this room. Planet movements. That might be the one out of... Well, no, actually, the space. Urban planning. That's probably the one that's out of... Space travel. Okay, I'll say the urban planning. So 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think that's the O in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have an M and an O so far. Oh, and this one was weapon development. Okay. So the 4 rooms are weapon development, space program, science, and urban planning. Okay, so this one's weapon, so military uses, okay. Peacekeeping law, alright, yes, that's soldier members by class. Anti-Shinra activities. Mako engine right life form, so 2, that would make it A in Mako. So we have an M, an A, and an O so far. Okay, now the reason I was remembering what the rooms are, because the missing file is from another room, so I remember there isn't one about history. So it must be this one. And that would make the 4th letter K in ranks. So we got an M, an A, a K, and an O, which actually spells Mako. This guy's gonna let us guess now. He's gonna give us choices. And Mako is one of the choices. It's definitely an MAO, and I don't see anything else that has MAO other than Mako, so it must be Mako. And we got right. So he gives us the key card, and because we got the first time, he's gonna give us an elemental materia. Why would I do something this fast? He likes to mess with Shinra because, you know, they disrespect him. He's a mayor and they make him a librarian. Go figure. That's why he's helping us. Alright, so should we take the elevator or continue to take the stairs? I'll continue to take the stairs because, you know, I'm crazy like that. Oh, by the way, we have a new piece of materia, so let's link it up somewhere. Somewhere that we can link it. Okay, so you know what we'll do, we'll take that out and we'll put the elemental here. So what it does is adds materia element to equipped weapon or armor. So if we put that there, the ice is linked to elemental on his gun, on his weapon, which means he'll have an ice attack, elemental attack as part of his attack. So, and we'll put the sense over here. Yeah, so if the enemy is weak to ice when he does a normal attack, it'll have an ice elemental as part of the attack, so it'll hurt that enemy more. Okay, floor 63. We're actually going to end the video here, because we've been running for a while, and when we come back we will continue through here. So, thanks for watching.